Alright, so the last few examples were just about making a conjecture or a hypothesis about what number maybe that it's approaching. And guess what? We're going to do the same kind of deal here. So we can use our calculator to generate the graph of x squared minus 4 over x minus 2. And we need to know that x cannot equal 2 because, well, if I plug in 2 on bottom, brain goes boom, it's a bad day in math class because I'd get 2 minus 2, which would equal 0, and we can't have 0 in the denominator. Alright, so that's why, oops. Alright, and if we get 0 in the denominator, it's what we call undefined, because 0 is in the denominator. Alright, and again, you can graph this and you'll see, hey, I get this line looking thing. Alright, that's nice, that's cool. But then if we go in, we're like, okay, what about my exact value at 2? Well, at my exact value at 2, if I try to type this in, we'll see that we get an x value of 2, but then again, we don't get a y value, which is extremely unfortunate. And again, the reason why this happens is because, well, it's undefined. Alright, so why does this look like a line? Well, because what we actually had was on top, I could factor this as x plus 2 and x minus 2 all over x minus 2. Alright, and then we can cancel this factor, cancel that factor. So since it cancels, this is what we call a removable discontinuity, and at this particular junction, it would be called a hole in this case. Alright, so even though we don't know this exact value, we can get really close. So going into your calculator, trying to find all of these values. I know some of you like to use table on your calculator, which is perfectly fine. If you want to go into your ask version of your table, you are more than welcome to. It'll type out these answers pretty quickly. So if I type in 1.5, I should get 3.5. If I type in 1.75, I should get 3.75. If I type in 1.9, I should get 3.9. If I type in 1.99, I should get 3.99. If I type in 1.999, I should get 3.999. If I type in 2, it's undefined. If I type in 2.001, I should get 4.001. If I type in 2.1, I should get 4.01. If I type in 2.1, I should get 4.1. If I type in 2.25, I should get 4.25. And if I type in 2.5, I should see that I get 4.5. Alright, so I'm going to see what x approaches from the left, see what x approaches from the right. And now I'm going to look at my y value. So what am I getting closer and closer and closer to at as I approach 2? And then what am I approaching from the right as I approach 2? Well, 3.99, that's really close to 4, and so is 4.0001. So, all in all, I should be getting approximately 4.